Welcome back to another episode of the Sit Down, man. Tonight I got a special guest, my dog SlapCity. Slap, what's the word?
Man, what's the deal, buddy?
Nah, shit, man. Chilling, bro. How you been?
Man, I've been doing fantastic, man. Can't complain.
Okay, what you got going on? What you been up to?
Man, shit, just regular nigga shit, just working, man, staying out the way.
Yeah, I've seen you stay. I mean, like, you went for 1 minute, it was like, saw you doing a lot of music stuff and it kind of went away. Is it working that got involved? What was kind of, what you been, like, what's been going on?
Man, to be honest, bro, I just got off drugs. Nigga been sober.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, a nigga ain't depressed. Nigga ain't mentally struggling, ain't battling nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, I think I'm past that chapter in life. Like, I
Okay.
don't really give a fuck about rapping.
Honestly, I mean, with all that being said, I think that's amazing because you don't have a lot of people who figure that out ever in life. So for you to kind of be conscious about it's dope. I want to kind of elaborate on all that what you talked about, but let's kind of like back up and start like who you are and where you're from. Let people kind of know, who Slap is.
SlapCity, I'm from Kansas City. I used to do music. I used to do, we had a radio probably about like over 10 years ago that was big. Had a music app that was popping. And just a regular nigga from Kansas City, man. Nothing too much.
So what was your childhood like growing up? As far as your household, you had brothers and sisters?
Yeah, brothers, sister,
Okay.
It was regular, man. Mama working a job, you know what I'm saying, doing multiple hours, So growing up, it was really like just me and my friends for real, kicking it.
Okay.
Exploring life, shit like that.
Okay, so you outside a lot?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Did that kind of like follow up with a lot of trouble growing up as a kid, or were you kind of out the way?
No, it did. It caused a lot of trouble, a lot of drama events growing up. Lost a lot of friends young. Some died, some went to jail. Just got my brother back, Mashai, he been locked up for a minute. I've been saying free him for a long time, but he just got out like last month, so.
Okay.
And he was gone for like over 17 years. So.
Is that a childhood friend that you talking about growing up with too?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So you be with every day and, go to jail. And it's like they did out here, but you still talking to him. So at the end of the day, he got out, did 17 years flat, Yeah, nigga, happy his brother home.
Man, so with you kind of seeing all that at a young age and you kind of avoiding that in a sense, is that something like you always think about? Like, man, I got something I got to be doing out here, knowing that like you could kind of be in situations where you could be like, I mean, I'm not knowing what you're doing, but if somebody you're close to, you kind of see them going through something like that, being locked up for 17 years. Are you like, damn, I mean, I could easily be in that position, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Is that something you use as motivation? Like, I'm out here for a reason. I gotta figure out something to do. So that
I mean, that was the way I was supposed to look at it.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, exactly, for sure.
But did I look at it like that? Nah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was still living life, but taking chances and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it kind of, I learned from that, I learned from his mistake. You know what I'm saying? I learned not to pour into all my love into people. And, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just focus on yourself. Sometimes, if you see niggas going left, it's cool to go right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
And just being yourself. Like I learned a lot from like being yourself, being honest, having positive energy. And that's like, to me, that's one of my brother's best features. Like he super positive, no matter what situation he in. And no matter what, like he did the whole 17 years and never complained. Not once. So like just, if I do take something from him, it's just being positive.
Okay. At those moments, did you ever have anybody around you that was trying to tell you like how to do right, or was it always just like nobody really cared?
Nah, fuck nah. I mean, not to say no one didn't care, but I was attracted to the wrong things in life. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking up to people who was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Looking up to people who did both. But I was attracted to the negativity. So
okay.
The people who was positive in my life, we end up growing apart. You know what I'm saying? Like they went right, then I went left. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever have like any outlets like sports?
Yeah, I used to play ball.
Okay.
Yep, I used to play ball. I mean, fuck, I wasn't LeBron James, so that shit was only gonna get a nigga so far.
So you knew that early as getting into sports, you were just there to kind of play. It wasn't something that you're like, man, I'm trying to go to college with this. And
I mean, that's how I met a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, through sports, you know what I'm saying? That was just something to do. Yeah, I had a couple scholarships, but I really just, you know, I was good at selling drugs at a young age, so I kind of went that route.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because most people immediately just like, nah, I'm going pro. You know what I mean? So it's rare you find someone like, nah, I'm just doing this for fun.
Nah, for shit sure I wasn't going pro.
So with you being SlapCity to the world, you know what I mean, and known for the podcast and the music, when did your love for the music kind of fall into play in the midst of being a child? Or did it happen when you got older?
I mean, no, I always loved music. You know what I'm saying? I used to freestyle at middle school, shit like that, high school. It just was like, I think kind of like when the radio was dying down, I was in Cali a lot. And then they was coming back here to KC and they was seeing how I was moving and shit like that. And Jack Blow was like, man, you should fuck around with the rap shit. You might make some money, make some connects. So I started off fucking with them, with the music, Jack and Blow.
Okay. So with that, how does that happen? Because you said the podcast.
My nigga F.A.
Okay.
Sure. I could not forget him. F.A. for sure.
So then what made the podcast happen? What made the radio? I guess at the time
it was the radio.
Radio.
Podcast wasn't even thought.
Yeah, so but what was the radio situation with Slap? Because that's where I first heard about you was the radio, and I thought that shit was crazy. I thought you were on some level, you know, like I wouldn't even,
ahead of the time.
At that time, yeah, I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, it was just everywhere. You couldn't have people pull up without talking about it. How did that stir? What sparked SlapCity Radio?
Me and my nigga Dame Dash, Dame, we was just talking shit on Twitter, getting hella laughs and retweets. And then I think like one day I wrote on Twitter like, bro, we should have our own radio station. And that nigga texted me that night like, yeah, bro, we'll be on air tonight. And I'm thinking he bullshitting. I went over there, he had the whole shit set up. And it went from like five people calling to like 20 to 200 to thousands to 1 million people fucking with it.
So, so take us through that time. Like, what were you like? How were you feeling at that time? Outside looking in, it's popping, it's going crazy. Like, but
unfuckwittable. I mean,
how old were you at that time? Sorry to cut you off.
Man, I was young, bro. It was like fresh out of high school or some shit like that.
Okay,
it was a minute ago, but man, it was. I didn't really know how big it was till like I had a homie named Chris, rest in peace. Hella bands, him and my nigga Turtle, rest in peace. I didn't know how big it was until they was fucking with me and they was throwing parties. And then we threw a party and that motherfuckers, it was like, I think they got a building for like 200 people that could fit in there. No, it might have been 75 people, but we had like 300 people there. Then we got the year after, I ended up doing it myself with me and my friends, you know, I made us all put in. We did it like at the Ramada Inn downtown and that whole like 800 and we had like 1,200 people there. And it just kept getting bigger, and that's I was like, damn, we got something. But you know, it also died down too. It's a rise and a fall. You know, some people get tired of tuning in to calling a radio station. You can't even get to listen to it because it's too full. You know what I'm saying? We had some great positive feedback on that.
So with that, is it like, what do you think? You think it was an inevitable situation where it was going to die down, or you guys think it was something that you could have did differently that you didn't do that could have kept Slap?
We should have transferred to YouTube. We underestimated the YouTube market. You know what I'm saying? And then we got played like through what was that fucking music out back then? Pandora.
Yeah.
We was supposed to do something with them, and they end up cutting us out the deal. And end up giving underground artists their own stations on the channel instead of giving us our station and playing our underground music on there. They just cut us out.
And it started. Wow, that's
so that was kind of heartbroken and
yeah,
you know, kind of fucked us up a lot.
Yeah, because that could have made you guys pioneers.
And you know, we've been doing this for a minute. We ain't making money. Niggas got families, so you know what I'm saying. You can't get mad when people got to go live life and you know what I'm saying. Really take care of home.
For sure. A lot of people don't understand that, so I respect that for sure.
Yeah.
What was one of the crazy experiences you had during that time, or on a radio call, or someone called in, or?
Bro, that shit used to, motherfuckers. I mean, we had niggas was crashing out. It was ratchet. You know what I'm saying? It was too raw for TV, man. Motherfuckers calling in, talking about what they gonna do to niggas at the club. When they see niggas, females was really tripping, pulling up to the parties, banging, talking shit. Like, yeah, you talking shit on SlapCity last night. Like, it was ratchet, but it got some people in some shit too, though.
Oh, so it led to like outside of the radio things leading up
Man,
and causing
snitching
controversy.
allegations,
Oh,
niggas calling
damn.
in, putting people on, you know, hey, I got this paperwork now and
Oh,
shit like, bro, look, that shit, it got too ratchet.
Damn. So I gotta ask, is it coming back, bro? Because that's something like right now, I feel like that's the moneymaker right now. I mean, it's kind of crazy to
it's
think
coming
about
back.
times, we don't want to make that the thing, but
Yeah, it's
everything you described, yeah, that shit.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's probably like I wanna shoot for fall, but I don't want to rush it. But probably like December, early January, at the
Okay.
latest, early January.
Okay.
We was gonna do it last year, and when I did a couple episodes, I think we did one with Marky, me and Huss, and I was drinking and shit, and I felt like I wasted our money because I wasn't professional when I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I was dependent on the liquor to be entertaining, and it was like, man, if I'm gonna really do this shit, I'm gonna really do it. It gotta be organic. So I had to just stop drinking.
Mm.
And like now I feel like the person I am today is the person who I wanted to be when I was on drugs or, getting high, popping pills, sipping lean, you know what I'm saying, to feel like how I feel now. So I think it's the perfect timing.
That's heavy because I feel like even with watching your career kind of with the music, knowing you personally, but kind of just watching the career,
Yeah.
being a fan, I'm going to say, I'm just a fan, just where you started and your growth. I'm like, dang, like was that at some point? I'm like, this, like you're about to be on. I feel like you're on that level of like right there, you know what I'm saying? Based off of the growth and what I saw. But it's funny hearing you speak. You wasn't even really who you wanted to be in the moments. And so it's kind of dope to see that because I feel like had you had gotten there, do you think you ever would have found the time to even get to where you are now, like to be clean and to get on the right path? Or you feel like that music life would have took you down worse?
think the music was it was a connection to my bad habits, you know what I'm saying, or bad addictions.
For sure.
Like I can admit I'd be addicted to shit I like and shit that if it's good for you or bad for you. And I think like once I broke that addiction, and like, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, I was on Perkies. I was on Percocets heavy. I was a dope fiend on Perks, lean. You know what I'm saying? I overcame a lot of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember just used to waking up, eating McDonald's just to go pop some Perks and shit like that.
Mm.
And you know what I'm saying? Getting over them withdrawals, ooh wee. Would have thought a nigga had parvo.
Man, can you elaborate on that? I feel like people, because I don't do any of that, but I hear them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I hear
like,
them.
whoa, dude.
No, but not even in a sense, because I know a lot of people do it, even in my family. So it's sad to say common, you know what I mean? But you hear the word like withdrawals, but no one ever really kind of breaks down like
that shit.
They say death, but like what is that? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Describe
yeah, I
it
can
if you
speak.
can.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker, like, bro, I was like, you can ask my nigga Reese. We was standing, we had a spot, and I was getting off that shit. I think like, nigga, I had my daughter one time, and I was asleep, and I woke up, didn't like, you know what I'm saying, and just like, damn, boy, I don't know what the fuck, she could have fell, bust her head open. I'm high off pills, so I just stopped right then and there. So. Nigga, I was probably like, I couldn't get out the bed for like 4 or 5 days. Nigga, cold sweats, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, killing myself. It took me about like 7 9 days to get off that shit. And nigga, once I got off it, I was like, bro, I'm never doing that shit again.
Oh, that's crazy.
So once I got off the perks, and once I got off the Percocets, and it got me off the lean.
Okay.
But then I got addicted to liquor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I
That
said,
usually happens. Yeah. People stop and then they go to look. Yeah.
yeah, so a nigga was going through, and I was going through like a dark time in life and shit like that. Baby mother passed, me and my daughter not seeing each other like I should, you know what I'm saying?
Can you elaborate on that as far as why you don't see her as much as you should? Or
Just went to court, and it just wasn't in my favor. It was like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
and for me to see her or keep her, we had to she had to stay in a foster care, and it just was like I didn't want to be selfish for that You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I
hey, she
respect
got a
that.
chance to stay with her sister, you know,
I respect that.
shit like that.
Okay. So do you still get to see her though from time to time, or it's like
And I haven't seen her in a minute.
okay.
She still stay with her sister
For
in
sure.
Virginia and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been a little bit, but you know, I feel like I had to, you know, change myself. I had to be real with the man in the mirror.
For sure.
And that's what stopped me from drinking. A lot of shit is just like, you know, let me change me. You know what I'm saying? Why would God bless me and I'm living like that?
I gotta ask you, so what was that moment like? Like what event happened where you're like, nah, this shit gotta stop?
I think like I said, my baby mama passing and
Oh, okay.
me going to court is not going in my way and shit like that.
Just life in general.
Yeah, and it was just like, man, how many excuses I'm gonna make for myself to why I'm drinking.
Okay.
And it was just like, man, you know, being drunk like that, you just emotional. Men shouldn't even be that emotional. And, you know, just, I don't know, I just feel like that shit weak.
So what do you think about in today's time? Like that's pretty much like a fashion statement is to be on drugs or to do, like, what do you think is gonna take people to realize?
I mean, niggas
You know
is
what I mean?
lost. They got, you know,
Yeah, okay,
one
yeah.
day they get found if it ain't too late.
Or what would you say to somebody that was like, you know, face to face with you and like asking for advice on how they can? Because I mean, honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, you're like a figure of what people want to be, but they can't, and they can't
Yeah.
figure out how to. Because you're kind of like a rare case where you figure it out.
Yeah.
Because people don't, bro. That's the thing. So if you could give someone some advice that was face to face with you, like what kind of advice would that be? Like what kind of steps or the mental state they should be in? What would you kind of tell
Just, man, just be honest with the men in the mirror or the women in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Just be real with yourself. If you know you're going through something, have that talk with yourself. You know, pray to God.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people need therapy. I didn't go that route. I went towards, you know, I just prayed. Just, hey, God, can you help me? And I'm not really into all the religion stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to church or nothing like that, but I do believe in God.
For sure.
And, you know, and just wake up being thankful. You know what I'm saying? So it's one day at a time. So you can't just go cold turkey right then and there, but you can really just be honest with yourself, or if you know someone you can really talk to.
You think that first step is also just admitting that you have a problem too? So like,
Yeah.
you think at a point in time you just didn't want to think about you having a problem, knowing consciously like, I know this wrong, I'm doing all these perks and lean and shit and all this, but you just didn't want to kind of like come forth to it at a time you was doing it?
Nigga, it was just so high. I'm getting high as soon as I wake back up. It was pushing that thought behind. It was like, yeah, I'm going through some shit and not noticing I'm being on these drugs, and I ain't forgetting about this shit. I'm just putting a pause.
Okay.
And yeah, you just gotta, you know, grow the fuck up. Get over that shit.
So moving forward, that led into you working and like, to me, like I said, just another aspect of life. You don't see a lot of rappers who are just you're actually open to it. I see you posting and I actually see you had a company,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
concrete company or something like that, right?
Yeah, just
How did
started
that?
that.
Where did that come? How did that happen?
I was working with a concrete company,
Okay.
and they taught me a lot, and they gave me some avenues and plugs on materials, and it was just like, you know, you should start your own company, know what you're doing. If you need help, you can get a crew from here. So it's been like, you know, I know some people at the job that's good at work, and I just call them like, hey, I got a contract, let's, you know,
Yeah.
knock some shit out.
So weighing out the fact that you work now, what they call 9 to 5, which is weird to me, because it'd be any hours, working a job.
I mean,
and
bro,
going from-
that's the dumbest shit you can do from the streets is believe getting a job is a square. Like,
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what
okay. That's what I'm leaning to, because I want you to compare that and give people that comparison on the difference from when you had to sell to get by to now. It's like, now I'm making an honest living. I don't have to look over my shoulder. I can
that's
be out and open with it, get more clients.
I mean, to be honest, like, yeah, I made hella money up, you know, doing my whatever I did. You know what I'm saying? But man, I didn't have no peace. I couldn't sleep. I mean, I remember someone broke in my house like in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that with pistols and shit. So after that, from the 8th grade, I only slept for like 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Traumatized and shit like that. But man, now that you know what I'm saying, I don't do none of that shit. I don't even think negative. Everything I do is, or everything I think of is trying to be positive. And I get like the best sleep ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about nobody breaking in my crib. I ain't got not like fear, but Bro, when I grew up, it was really rough out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Homies was snaking the homies and shit like that. So like now, I don't even fuck with people I like. I just talk to people I love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like got an expiration date. So anything I do or anybody around, that's somebody I love or that's something I love to do.
So even like you said, having a tough time with all the growing up and the people around you, you still find an outlet. But even, do you ever feel like sometimes you made the wrong choices growing up in a sense? Like even with, like, I don't know, you have any like street involvements or like dealing with people who rep gangs? Because like right now in Kansas City, it's all gangs. It's all this, that, and third.
But it's always been that.
And that's what I'm wondering. So like, was that a tough time to like
It was
get out of, or to like, you know what I'm saying? Or you think that it was like a mistake to kind of do what you did?
It's because like when you in that world, when you living in that world, that's really all you know. So it's just like you worry about how people view you. You know what I'm saying? Like you care about this nigga point of view. Like the nigga in me today, I don't give a fuck what nobody think of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about his point of view. I don't care about no street shit. I don't care about who told. You know what I'm saying? He told whoop-de-doo. I don't give a fuck. Like, I care about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I care about the people I love. I don't even have I don't care who shot who robbed who. I don't want to know none of that shit. And only time I hear about some street shit is like if it's something involved with the people I love. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think it's hard for people to break out of that mentality? Like, as far as like you said, like hearing about 9 to 5, they want to be quick to be like, nah, I ain't never went. I wouldn't do that. Or like, what's the problem where people just, you know, can't break out of that? I mean, you may not know, but do you have an idea as what you think?
It's just being a product of their environment, man. Just what they attracted to. Like you gotta go see some new shit. You gotta find something else to get attracted to. Like you know what I'm saying? But when you stuck in that trap, it ain't really, you know.
I will say that it is something I feel like is within, because even watching you and in the midst of what you're saying, all the things you're talking about, the hard times and all the drugs or whatever, I did see one thing about you that stood out, was that you were about the kids a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing. I think a lot of people don't even think about that when they, you know, you can flash all this money and do all these things to get all this money, but you were hosting events and doing these, not to say people don't, but you were just doing it to where I felt like that was your call. Like you was doing that, like this is what you wanted to do it for. Is that something that's true? Like
it's something that we never had. I feel like me and my friends, we looked up to people in the streets because we never had nobody we saw that was trying to teach us something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was, I got a pack for you, I got to play for you, or, you know what I'm saying? It was never like, hey, boy, you should go to school to get your CDLs. You can run your bag up the legal way, make some real money. Like, we just thought getting this drug for a deal was going to change our lives. And it did. Mostly for the bad, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The love of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we need money, but it's like when a nigga love money too much, you really can't fuck with that person. Female either. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing that could be bought. Like, nigga, I'm attracted to the shit money can't buy.
Did you lose a lot of friends or loved ones on the way, as opposed to when you changed your mindset? Like people that are like, man, you ain't doing all that, I ain't rocking with you.
Man, yeah, I ain't gonna say I lost. I outgrew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, life a movie, life a book. You know, everybody don't make it to the next chapter. And I'm okay with that.
Okay. I will say something that I've been seeing you do that I think is tight, because the shit is funny as hell to me, is these posts that you do. Like, I don't know, is this every morning? I'm not sure. Like
with the ceiling fan.
Yeah, with the ceiling. All right, first up. All right, so let's talk about the ceiling. Like, what led to that? Because I think it's great. I think personally, you make some people's day, you may not even know. That shit is funny as hell. Like,
yeah, for sure.
How did that come about? What the fuck made you wake up and be like, let me just...
Bro, because I be like, nigga never felt this so positive in life. And it's like a nigga be happy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, if I got to get up for work, man, fuck it. You follow me, you going to have to get the fuck up too. And it's just like, man, just, you know, just spreading the word. Like, I'm talking shit, I don't give a fuck. And it's like, I'm really building the audience back for the podcast, you know what I'm saying? So that, you know, motherfuckers, it could be highly demand. And it's the feedback I get is like, when you gonna start the podcast? So
Right.
I feel like it's worth it.
Do you think that's gonna happen soon? Because in my eyes, I feel like that's you're on something with that. I mean, like you got the view. It's funny. It's quick. It's something people can like. You're looking forward to. You know what I mean? So it's like, you think that's gonna push up when the podcast needs to drop, so you don't miss that window.
No, I'm gonna just keep playing it how it is. I think whenever the time's right, like when I get that, like, all right, yeah, it's time to go. Cause I'm really still like on the blueprint stage. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Okay.
want to kind of rush it, just kind of like how I want to do the episodes. I know I got like an interview I'm gonna do with my brother who just got out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do an interview with him, and I think that's what's gonna lead it into the podcast,
Okay.
because I want to kind of get him on some episodes. Huss, Dane, you know what I'm saying? Do a lot of shit like that and make it shit organic, and have like different female guests on there to get another woman's point of view instead of mine, with the ratchet topics, prank calls, all that shit.
Okay. So I seen you had a lot of ties with a lot of celebrities, kind of like when you were moving around with the music stuff. Is that still around? Kind of Mozzie, I saw Joe Blow. You said a few other people. Where does that tie come into play? So you were in
Uh,
one of Mozzie's videos at one point.
yeah, I'm probably like in Mozzie and Blow did a song, and I remember when I think we was at Blow, when I was at Blow crib, and he was putting me up on him. Like, I think him and Jacket was just listening to him, and I think Jacket told him to go sign that nigga. So when I flew out there, he was about to go do some music with him, and he was playing his music to me. I think he had like one video, and he was spitting and shit. Then they went out there, they made some music, him and Blow. And I think when I first heard him, I'm like, damn, this nigga gonna be big.
Mm.
I kind of, yeah, like I knew he's gonna be big as he is right now. I could tell just off the first verse I heard him rap. And I think I had got like Ron from KC. I got double on the song with Blow, Mozzie. Ron was talking about he was dope. And I think, yeah, me and Blow, we went out to Sacramento and shot a video and shit. I'm in the video. I shot some of the video with the camera and shit. Yeah, they ended up dropping it in. I think it was like his second or third video.
Like you holding the camera?
Yeah.
No, shit.
I'm in the video, then I'm
they
like,
hold it.
niggas got tired of holding the camera, so I went to go hold the camera.
Hey, so some of your footage is actually used for the official video?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
tight. Do you still have ties with them still? You still contacted?
Oh, yeah. When they come down here,
Okay.
they still hit me up. Mozzie, Silly Rue, E. Mozzie, Blow, Filthy Rich, all them niggas. And if I go out that way, AJ, Ray Jean, I hit them up too.
So that just like, where did all that come from? Was that ties in like family, or did you they just heard about you and y'all are just
like through
locked in?
my nigga FA had introduced me to Blow.
And who was FA
bringing
again?
Them down there.
Who was
I think he's the funk artist. That was probably what they knew him by. He rapped down here.
Okay.
But my nigga FA, he had brought Blow down here. We was doing the radio, and he helped build that bridge. And yeah, we just got super tight.
Okay. Looking to kind of like bring them on to the radio when you kind of start going, kind of reach out.
Yeah, and just we just was fucking around. I was going out there a lot. They were coming out here, helping them out. They send CDs. I take them up to 7 Heaven for them, shit like that. My boy wanted an album with Mozzie. Rest in peace, Red Dot. I had connected that bridge, shit like that.
I mean, it seems like you get a lot of love. I mean, from what I see, I mean, you're always everywhere. Calm vibe. Seems like people rock with you. I remember I saw you pop up in a video. I think can't remember who was in this video. I want to say it was Ray Money and another Detroit rapper. They're big rappers though. But in the background, I just see you with a Count Money or the jersey on doing something. I thought that was crazy. You just always seem to be around, people and good. It seems like to be good vibes. Is that?
Yeah, I think that was GT.
Yeah, GT. I couldn't remember. Yeah, who else was in there?
Drago and them. It was
they were big at that time.
Yeah. I think Come Up Season brought them.
Come Up
Season.
Okay.
Yeah, and
that's what's up.
I had knew them niggas through my Cali, through AJ and Ray Jean.
Okay.
And through my nigga Filthy, I went to Detroit with him one time and met all them niggas out there. Peasy, FMDZ, GT, Icewear Vezo. Yeah,
That's what's
and
up.
then we was fucking with Peasy a lot.
You-
All Star JR. I think me and him did some music out there too.
okay.
Yeah, we did like 2 songs out there.
So it seems like, I mean, were you always kind of like this positive person, or you think this is something you're growing into? Like,
No, this a new nigga unlocked.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell no, I wasn't always positive. I was always, man, this motherfucker better get shot up. I ain't going. I was
Damn.
super negative. So that's why I'm just taking advantage of this feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Can you elaborate to people? Like, so, like, is it just more of a free thing? Do you feel like you're just more in control? Like, I just, I kind of want to tap in and kind of like where your mind's at right now. Like, where are you headed, like, so to speak? What's the level of like, okay, this is where I'm going now. It started off with kind of people looking at it as SlapCity, the rapper, this, that, and third. But now this version, you know, what I mean, being you, where are you headed with this?
man, hopefully it could just motivate. Like I don't know where I'm headed, you know what I'm saying, but I know I'm headed towards the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what God got stored for me, but I feel like the person I am today, I'll be ready for whatever's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really have a negative thought in my mind no more. So it's just like always something positive. And I think well, it helps somebody in my situation or somebody I know who's going through a silent battle with with they self. Hopefully this will help them, you know what I'm saying, wake up and, you know, just try to do something different.
What's the one thing you would tell yourself, your past self, if you could, like as far as, you know, the state you're in and the state you are now, what's something you think you would tell yourself to kind of help lead you to this way sooner, you know, so to speak? Not to
Man,
say,
I probably would have stayed away from the drugs, man,
right?
for sure.
You think that's the
Not
roots of
even,
it?
I ain't even talking about using them, like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just like the money I was making off of them, I probably wish I would have stayed away from that and try something right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up. All right, man. So before we end this, man, I do got to talk about it because right now, you know, it's still something heavy. You know, we still are fans of it. So now that you're not making music, who are you listening to? Can you give me like your top 5 Kansas City artists that you kind of rocking with right now that you're
Kansas
pushing?
City, I mean, bro, I really don't. Niggas don't even like who I listen to because I really just listen to Gunna
Okay.
and R&B. And then it's like, bro, nigga, you know they say he a snitch or whatnot. Whoop-de-doo. But I don't really care for a nigga life. I don't get into niggas' life. Like
You
I
like it
just
for
want
the
to like your
music.
music, bro.
For sure.
Like I feel like whatever he on, I'm on that same energy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
same frequency, and he make the music to make me. It ain't depressing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I'm not struggling mentally. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so I fuck with him. But in the city, man, I listen to MB. I listen to Right Money, of course. D Walk. Man, there's so much niggas out here though that it's hard. There's hella young niggas though. I can't even think of their name, man. But I listen to a lot of niggas though.
For sure.
For sure. I can't even.
So who's some of the outside of the city then?
But I like Right Money though, for real though.
I was gonna say,
I think he got it
to be that next kind of.
yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel like
I feel like Right Money really got it.
he's one of those ones that cannot take it to that level.
I feel like Marky got it too, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he got his flow hard, you know what I'm saying? But Right Money got it, for sure.
For sure. So with that being said too, so who are kind of like the people you listen to outside of the city? Do you still listen to Young Thug, even though the allegations?
I never really was a
Is
Young
that never
Thug
Thug
fan.
So
I
you don't
listen
really
to
care?
Lucci,
Okay.
but who else I listen to? Damn, I might have to grab my phone because I listen to the same shit every fucking day. I like V's new song, Low. I listen to Kodak, High Ass, my nigga Nipsey.
Okay.
I like Baby. I like
Lil Baby or like the Baby?
Lil Baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I like G Herbo too. Like G Herbo be spitting.
Okay.
I was a light fan of that.
You said late fan?
Yeah, I got up on G Herbo. Shit, I got up on Gunna after fucking he got out of jail.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just started liking this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
That you think
and
that
I'm
came
not
from
about
the
to turn
mindset?
him off. Like, hey, y'all cancel that nigga if you want to.
Oh,
This
shit.
nigga getting
You think that came from like just breaking out of everything else? You kind of like been able to open
Bro, I
up
don't
and
give a fuck
listen
what
to people
nobody
different.
think. Yeah.
So does music sound different too now that you kind of changed? You listen to
Yeah,
different people. You kind of
I
avoid it.
I want some positivity, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
it can't be that sad shit. Like, I'm not high no more. I'm not, no. I'm gonna turn that little DJ Screw shit the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And I love Jack and Blow and them, you know what I'm saying? But I don't listen to that no more.
Oh, that's
You
crazy,
know what
man.
I'm saying? Like, but I just, or Gunna or some R&B.
That's
I
what's
love
up.
the fuck out of R&B music.
See, that's people's problem. They
Yeah,
don't listen to
yeah.
that music to make your mind feel.
Man, I love the fuck out of R&B. So.
That's what's up. Hey man, listen, bro. I appreciate you sitting down with us, bro. Before we end this, though, I do want to give you a chance to go ahead and shout your business out.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
anybody, you know what I mean, that you personally want to give a shout out to, but go ahead and let them know, you know, your company where they can hit you up if
Oh
they
yeah,
need the service.
you know, Precision Pours. That's the concrete company. You hit me up anywhere. But for real, I want y'all to tune in to the to this platform for sure. Thank y'all for having me on this bitch. Get ready for the SlapCity Radio to come back for real this time. Get ready for my brother. He got a little interview documentary dropping. You know what I'm saying? Should have like a preview dropping within a month or so. And for real, man, just enjoy this shit. This shit
Sure.
coming.
Hey man, I got word from my studio real quick, the director real quick. We got a question real quick I gotta ask you about. Listen, big topic right now. I don't know your sides on it or your views, but the Charlie Kirk situation. What is your take on that? I'm intrigued because I want to know everybody's perceptive on this because everyone's got this crazy viewpoint. Can you go ahead and elaborate? Do you know about the situation?
I mean, yeah. I've seen it.
Can you kind of break down how you feel about it or what your viewpoints are on it?
I mean, I don't feel nothing about it. I just, I don't really get into politician or religion.
Right,
so.
and I don't even think this is a political argument. This is more so someone got killed and they didn't like what he. Some people didn't like what he said. Some people did like what he said. You know what I mean? Do you feel like
I feel no different from when a nigga died on the news.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
unfortunately, shit happens, and I feel like people should be, should feel if you should feel the same when black people die.
Okay, that's where I'm at with it. So based off of the fact that he says things
nobody's wrong for feeling sad. That you know what I'm saying. If they feel sad, that's the way they should feel. You know what I'm saying. But I feel like I had that same energy when it's a black man getting killed by a cop. You know what I'm saying.
For sure. All right, man. Appreciate it, man. That's all we got for the sit down. SlapCity, man. Appreciate you coming back or coming down and sitting with us. And you know what I'm saying. Hope you come back and we can talk again.
Yeah, for sure. We can tap back in for sure.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, bet.